It's a beautiful, misty day in southern Illinois, so naturally I came to a cemetery to read a ghost story. This one was published in 206 Word Stories, an anthology from Bag of Bones Press. It's called That Song Again. She called it Our Song. I hated it even then. I've heard it every night for a week now, creeping up through the floor, oozing through the walls. She's in my living room, seated at my piano, and she's playing that song. She looks just like she did in 1982, except now she's opaque. Her fingers dissolve as they touch the keys, as she plays that song over and over, making the same mistake every time, hitting the same wrong note. It was a car wreck. Post-prom, she was beautiful and cold and virginal. I was drunk and an asshole. I haven't thought of her for years. It must be the anniversary of her death, a date you'd think I'd know, but which I've spent a decade trying to forget. We were quarreling when we went off the road. I was making reckless promises about loving her forever if only she'd let me that night. She was going to relent. If I'd love her forever, she said. If I'd swear in my eternal soul. I promised, of course. I made promises at her grave, too, wild with remorse, promises forgotten before the grass grew there. The music stops. She turns her head and speaks.